Так, не знаю, в чому була проблема, але чомусь обривається стрім. І OBS Studio просто її накриває. Її не можна закрити. А коли вона навіть закривається, то починає творитися якийсь дурдом на компі. Просто монітори починають блимати. Поки ти знову не відкриєш OBS Studio. І це прям дуже-дуже дивно. Апдейтів ніяких немає. Краш-логи в студії теж ніяких немає. І типу це максимально дивно. Ну то продовжуємо. Якщо буде так продовжуватися далі, тоді я швидше все просто не буду стрімити більше з Відьмака, а просто буду його проходити і записувати собі. Записувати відоси, тоді заливати на YouTube. На жаль, так. Ну, пробуємо далі. Якщо будуть якісь проблеми, будь ласка, пишіть чат.
Lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
Так. Отже, де ми є? Ми є тут. Ми йшли сюди. Так, треба знову вигравати Гвен.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Оу. О, добре. Гарно поміняли. Треба було 2 дікої залишити. Ну, окей. Паснув. Ого. Навіть так. Ну, поки карти непогано йдуть. Ми тобі ще докинемось там. Дуже чути мікрофон. Зараз, Юра, я меншу чутливість мікрофону. Дуже дивно, бо вона чомусь міняється від... Хвилинку. А зараз як мене чути? Нормально? А зараз погано чути, Юр? Просто напиши, як зараз чути. Я зменшив просто звук, ну бо може чутливість мікрофона збільшилась. Хз. О, бага. Так, в нього 3 карти, у мене 8. А що у нас відбої ми не можемо глянути? Ну давай так, пробуємо. У мене мікрофон, який не мав би на це, типу, ну, так працювати. Мало б бути все окей. О, найс. Йо-моє, добре, що він скорч викинув, це дуже добре. Хе-хе-хе. Very well, very good, very nice. Лешого кинув. А, зараз все виставлю. Прям хочу це найбільший очок зараз набрати. На тобі. Виграли. Давай, ми тепер тобі продамо це все, що в тебе забрали.
What are you?
Це не треба нам. 180 ти маєш лише, та. О, ми ще це продавали. Найс. Так. Ну, я зробив голосніше. Трохи опустив мікрофон, може Щоб, може десь яке дихаю, типу, ну, від повітря попадає, але це дуже дивно. Юра, де ми можемо мушлі розбити? Нагадай, будь ласка.
What ails you?
It him as rain.
So, how are things? Convinced those men
More and more people come to our super clinics looking for help.
make the sounds not scaring them off anymore?
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
In that case, I'll count on more tribute coming in.
You already take 80% of what we receive.
Aye, but don't forget it's me who secures the nooks and crannies where you and yours can hide.
Seen any prime filly?
He saw why his fire had died.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
See you two know each other and la la la.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding riverfish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold was working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful.
Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're a Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Washed your hair lately?
Походу, це Юра Човішка з першого Відьмака, та?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Well, some causes require a sacrifice.
Causes? What about people?
For people, same holds true.
So, maybe you care to dive in after that sack for me?
You win.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Так.
A good day for commerce.
Нічого собі, 3 поверхи луту. Так. Добре, стрім ще живий.
Should have run.
Ти собі це.
Time to end this.
О, щось знайшов непогане. Полутав вроді все.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Ага, ось.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Так, треба ще Ага. Ну, то ж контролом ныряти, ні? Що контрол не працює? Так, я бачу, але чому ти контрол не працює? Чому ти не можеш нирнути? А, йо-моє, це... Більш нічого тут нема. Вроді нічого.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come.
О, ми підняли щось непогані айтеми, бачу. Для крафту щось знайшли цікаве. Добре, тепер треба випити поушен. Як рекомендував дядьку Юрко.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Bet you're sweaty in all that armor.
What do you care?
Wouldn't you rather sweat on me?
Ooh.
From the distance.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council
Клас.
meeting, but they killed my king.
Какульки
Look for
збираємо.
crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Я про це. Типа. Пошукаємо гівняшки.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
І що? О, пацюки повтікали, прикол. Тріс, але те. Все?
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
How's Yan? She's fine, not bad. I don't know. Навіть не знаю, що відповісти. Типу, чисто теоретично вони не говорили, тому I don't know.
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
Ти прям
The
вообще...
job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
О, типочок.
Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Oh.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
He wouldn't have to pay me, duped and trapped like a child. If not for you. We need to find Brandon.
Ну, ідем. А тепер, дядя, ти заплатиш.
Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine.
Your coin.
Your coin.
Get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking
Oh.
who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejonkir, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bix, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Я зараз зроблю ось так. Я дещо хочу включити буст режим на компі. Хвилинку. Так, я включив турборежим і вертаємося до гри. Так, куди ми йдемо? О. Юрко. Need your help. Адже нам треба тепер прокачати щось нове. Так, це у нас 22-й левел, це 15-й. Окей. Добре, Юрка нема на стрімі, походу ніхто не дивиться, дуже шкода. От, зараз поки з тим і залишимося. Добре. Подивимося, що у нас зараз Новіград. Окей, 7-й левел. Ідемо його прокачаємо, бо мейн-квест дає найбільше Очок.
Eternal fire. Deliver us from all evil in body and soul.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
What do you want?
A witcher. Oh, now that's the life.
A Witcher that's alive. Ото він смішний чувачок. Так, тут треба бійти. Десь сюди, ага.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something
Ти
specific?
є? Зараз, Юра, я відкрию.
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
You've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Let me in.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that.
Oh!
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Так, туди ми зайшли. Ні, ми сюди зайшли. У нас є
Put it down,
туди.
please.
Але я
That's
ще
blood.
хочу.
Don't spill it. Please. please.
Добре. То наверх лізти.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Добре, тут все полутали, звідти ми прийшли, йдемо наверх.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Paper of which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Так. Ну, тут типа нічого я не бачу. Якихось слідів червоних, щоб вивчити щось, нічого немає. І вище теж немає піти, тому йдемо вниз.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven. Твою дивізію.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, You're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Цікаво, що би було, до речі, Юрко, що би було, якщо я б її сказав, що я її викину звідси? Ну, мені треба цей. Інфу, чувак.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Цікаво, окей, типу, що якщо б я сказав, що я тебе зараз викину звідси, тоді, типу, було б набагато, ну, типу, інакший сценарій, типу, з тою човішкою. Вона без Джоні була, окей. Я насправді думав, що тут буде вибір, типу, дати, типу, ну, якось сказати, що, типу, дивись, я знаю ще одного чувака, який, типу, тобі, ну, такий, як ти, типу, йди тусуйся з ним. Але я розумію, що тепер вона буде тут. Чи вона все одно потім з Джоні з'явиться?
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
І що, Юрко, що краще вибрати? В принципі, я можу сказати, I know why the house is haunted, типа, але якщо я це скажу, походу, він не піде звідси, правильно? Я вже добазарилися,
A bit
хай
of
так буде.
both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically. Sir, I beg your pardon.
Добре, що у нас по квестах далі? А, далі Новіград. Непогано. Ні-ні, мені цікаво такі історії насправді, от люблю, типу, коли, знаєш, є якісь такі мейн-квести або сайд-квести, які мають щось цікаве. Там далі втікають ці.
Need something sharpened?
О, let's play cards. Тут все цікаво, погоджуюсь.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Так, в мене вроді нових карток не було. Стартуємо. Непогано, але я б це поміняв. Добре. Добре, стартуємо. Добре, файні карти випали. Як мене задовбали оця тема. Так, добре, що ми можемо зробити? Ми можемо поки виконати отак. Пофіг, хай буде. Давай накидай своїх сраних монстрів. Оу, щіт. Тепер давай побігаємо. З Скорч. Окей. Цікава каточка буде, походу. На тобі, дядя. А, Юрчик, як я зіграв? Я з корчем гарно зіграв, чувак. Твоє навчання.
Need something sharpened? What do you have on offer?
Так, можемо це продати, це продати. Це теж можна продати. Це продаємо, це... в нього нема бабла навіть на це, так? Мені треба тоді... Dismantle. Оце. І оце. Найс. Це добре. Тепер можна продати йому... Ні, скільки воно ж коштує? Де воно? Ціна яка? 390. Давай ми це розіб'ємо тоді ще. Це розіб'ємо. Це розіб'ємо. Це розіб'ємо. Це розіб'ємо. Добре. До речі, repair equipped. От. А тепер shop. Продамо йому це. Це junk. Це йому продамо. Це і це продамо. Добре. Тут у нас нема що продавати, і тут ми теж не маємо що продати йому. Хавка то не до нього. Юра, то що я погано зіграв, чи що? Я ж ніц не розумію. О, до речі, тут є ці, бачиш, Юра? Silver Damage. Крафтинг діаграми. Ми їх не купуємо, тільки ось ці штуки купую насправді. У нього, до речі, сідло є, походу, краще, ніж в мене. Якісь оці штучки Ember. Походу, якісь крафтові елементи в нього прикольні є. Ого, він супер дорогий. 811 аж коштує. Взагалі, що він може мені скрафтити? Це фігня. Скажу, що у нас поки нормальна вся тема. Добре. Farewell.
So long.
Come now, ain't nothing.
What's he drinking? Not milk, but blood. From a sorcerer's skull. And it's a sorcerer's blood. Yeah! How do you do? Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Fortune favour you.
Хто тут є? Де він є?
Hello, Sourpuss.
How do you do? How do you do?
Oh, you'd make a fine sailor.
То він наверх десь знайде, чи що? А, тут ж наверх, окей. О, добрий день. Зараз ми прийдемо до тебе, тут ще одні двері треба відвідати. Оп. Та давай, відійди звідси.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Siri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Siri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy. When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Siri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Jennifer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Siri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Siri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Siri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion? They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Найс. Окей, пішли далі.
That's a rat for sure. Rum and supper.
I said it already, I haven't the time.
What'll it be?
What are you serving?
Що за фігня, я не понял. Cyberpunk Юра в мене ще на часі. Не знаю коли, але я планую його пройти. Стоп, куди ми біжимо? Broken flowers. Broken flowers, broken flowers. Ну окей. Йдемо ще Broken Flowers пройдемо.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries. Why is your hair so grey, darling?
То й таке, you don't mess with the Witcher.
There must be order. Oh, it's piss.
А де тут є
The Reapers come for me.
Think I pissed me trousers.
прикол? Десь тут має станок стояти, а він не стоїть тут.
Where you going?
Цікаво.
It's breakfast, nearly night.
Cost you double in the morning.
I'm so wet.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
I'm so wet. То там чувішка фразочки кидає. Ясно, то походу ніч треба помедитувати. Юра, до речі, давай прокачаємо одразу ці скіли. Нижній ряд, що? Side effect. Я зрозумів. Скажи мені, що краще робити. Адреналін. Cluster bombs. Adaptation. О, оця от штука, походу, прикольна. Expands effective duration of full mutagen decoctions by 33%. То фігня. If toxicity is above 0, each opponent kill increase critical hit chance by 10%. Тоже фігня? Imbibing potion gives to activate the effect of another randomly selected potion without additional toxicity cost duration. О, оце прикольно. Адаптацію. Так я ж казав тобі адаптацію, ти кажеш, що фігня. А, ладно, то трошки затримка йде, я щось топлю. Так, 315 левел. То я тоді замість цього його ставлю, походу. О, якраз качнемо 15 левел, я поставлю це, відкриється мутаген, а мутаген на 16 відкривається. Окей, окей. Так, і вип'ємо зразу це. Так, мені треба хвильку, зараз буду. Так, тут. А, окей, буде слот вільний тоді вставити, я зрозумів. Значить, поки оце хай буде добре. Що за фігня? Ще помедитувати чи що?
I'll never come back, you stinking.
А, йо-моє, не з того боку.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure. What? Lost your nerve?
Reminds me of our days of yore. Eh?
Yeah, it's almost like we never left Bergen.
Told you this place was no good. Told you, didn't I?
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Bredanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Юрко, а ну напиши, будь ласка, чи хто є присутній в чаті, чи все гаразд зі звуком. Бо є якісь питання в студії до звуку. Десь якось, певно, просіли щось.
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Oh, aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits are my soul's yearning chords.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Who knows the fruit of the vine like dandelion?
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead.
Зараз кину.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Юрко, ви не чуєте якісь лишні шуми зараз? Карти валяються.
It's a rank.
Так, і що далі? Broken.
We need another place to hunker down the naiads.
Maybe we ought to try the King of Beggars.
What village are you from? Willows. It's into my area.
Цікаво. А, прочитати цей.
Arrived there just before winter. Black ones didn't do no harm, not at first. Took good in as they take their guns.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Так, погнали.
Julia claims you.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, scrolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir.
Свічку поставити.
Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
Трендець.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
I know this is none of my business, but why
do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat,
Тупо
really.
торба, а не травма.
Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me. Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Так, добре.